Alright, should be live. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I too loud? Just, let me know. It's a new setup, so... Alright, seems like you guys can hear me okay. And I guess we can hop into the game then. I have that. And there we go. And I guess we can hop into the game then. Alright. So this is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the, it was originally for the Nintendo GameCube. I mean, it still is. It's getting a re-release soon, but I figured we'd play it. I really love this game. Alright. It's not super exciting, but it's fun. It's a cute little game. On the, it was originally for the Nintendo GameCube. I mean, it still is. It's getting a re-release soon, but I figured... you might have heard an echo there. My bad if you did. I'm not... Ew. Ooh, this is a new setup. My bad. Yeah, I took care of it. I realized it as soon as I started hearing myself. Okay. Okay, now let's hop in. You can hop into multiplayer mode if you want in single player, but it's not ideal. You definitely want to just, hop into actual single player because it provides a little bit extra support. And I'm just gonna let this this intro play out.
Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me in secret sighs, drifting on a breeze, only I can feel and hear. Could it be the sacred wind that's calling me to now begin to walk into the dark, carrying the light of tomorrow? The beating of the wings up high, beyond the earth, beyond the sky. Come now, don't hesitate, don't look back, we've got to go now. Don't fear, you'll be safe
Oh.
from now on.
Oh, that's not good.
Stop watching all around.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Deep inside, so silently, my heart was beat. Deep inside of me, memories flickering and shimmering.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuttering.
Keeping close to the path, morning sky watching over,
Yeah, stuff like that's why we're testing this.
moving over endless mountains of the pine. Walking to the
Honestly, I have no idea why they opted to turn this into a spin-off rather than a main series game. I mean, it's great, I love it, but the only thing I can think of is maybe because it was so different. But then again, Final Fantasy XI was also so very different.
Just wait and see.
Come, let us record your adventures in this journal. It shall be known as the Crystal Chronicles. But first, we must know the name of your hometown. Okay. Where are we from, guys? What is the name of our village? You guys are bad at this. This was a mistake. You know what? Let's just go with the default. That's what happens when you guys fuck around. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of Myrrh. Myrrh? It's time to make our character. Oh look, another naming choice. And this time I don't have a default, so... You guys have another chance. You know what? I'm going to Tony. Where is... we have Greg. Good job, Tony. Now, is Greg a dude, or is Greg a chick? Make your choices now, folks. Well, it's 2 votes for Lady Greg. Well, no one else is voting, so... Alright. So now we have 4 options for races, and 4 options within those races for, character designs, basically. Unfortunately, there isn't much customization beyond that, but let's see what we got here. So we got the Clavats. The Clavats are... they're basically the normal... or one of the 2 kind of normal humans. The Clavats, they use sword and shield. And, and then we got the Lilties, who are, they're tiny. But they're generally armor folks. They use, I want to say they use spears. I can't remember. Yeah, Lael is the protagonist of the Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers on Wii, which is like the 3rd or 4th game in the series. I think it's the 4th. Might be 3rd. Anyway, that's the Lilties. Then there's the Ukes, who are they're tall motherfuckers, who are like weird robot furries, I think. I'm honestly not fucking sure what they're supposed to be. They got weird furry arms and always wear a weird helmet. No, the second was Ring of Fates on Nintendo DS. And then finally we got the Selkies, who are they're also, like, human dudes, kind of. Like, they're just the other normal humans. So now that we've gone through the list, what do you guys want to do? We got 1 vote. One vote for Wolfie. Alright, that's 2 votes for Wolfie. Alright, looks like we're going with Wolfie. Now we choose our family trade. Now this is slightly important, but also kind of not. It's weird. So, basically this determines... It may determine your family. I'm not sure if like the actual characters are changed depending on which one you choose. But it does determine what shop is available in your town. So, for example, if you have the blacksmith, then you have a blacksmith in your starter town, and you can, come back anytime you want and make basically upgraded equipment. The tailor, I think, does armor. It's basically the same as the blacksmith. The merchant is, as you might imagine, just a regular, shop. They sell stuff at the town. And I don't think any of the others actually do anything. I'm not sure. I've never noticed them do anything. They don't have any obvious advantages. So, yeah. Well, we've got one for merchant. Oh, and one for alchemist. Unless Storm is also saying alchemist. Okay. Alchemist it is, I guess. We are Greg, the female Selkie of the alchemist trade. Oh, you did. I completely missed that. I'm sorry, Sorum. My bad. It's hard to keep up when you guys are also bullshitting, so sorry about that. Alright, let's hop in. We're so proud of you, Greg. Today you set out with the Crystal Caravan. I'll be worrying about you out there. I'll never forgive myself if you get hurt. Send us any materials that might be useful for our research. I can't wait to see what you find. Ooh, the caravan, how exciting. May you return with a chalice full of myrrh. We believe in you, Greg. Greg, the alchemist's daughter, is sent off by her father Zegot, her mother Rossi, her brother Gan-Nu, and her sister Momo Phi, or Fee. These fucking names, Jesus Christ. That's the other thing about the Selkies. They got weird fucking names. Oh, right, I gotta press A, don't I? Alright, we made it to the world map. Oh, something's happening. Hail, fellow caravaner! You are the caravan from Teepa, are you not? I heard they were sending out a new caravan. You seem quite capable. My name is Sol Racht. Good old fucking names. I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress at Alphateria. Our caravan boasts a history that stretches back thousands of years. But let us discuss that some other time. Yeah, I should have given her just, like, some sort of crazy fucking name. Filled with, like, 17 apostrophes. Stiltskin, do you have a moment? This is the caravan from Teepa. Come on, say hello. Allow me to introduce Stiltskin. He may not look it, but he is a seasoned adventurer. Good old little Moogle. Even we turn to him for counsel from time to time. No, I'm just a Moogle that likes to get around. I learned all sorts of things in my travels before I knew it. I'm on my way somewhere right now, but I can teach you a thing or two if you like. I don't think we actually need the tutorial. I can explain things as we go. I highly recommend you accept his offer. Yes, you wouldn't want to miss out. I mean, if they really want me to. You've got a lot on your shoulders, Kupo. Let me carry the crystal chalice for you, Kupo. Now, this is the main difference between single player and multiplayer. In single player, you get mobbed to actually carry your crystal chalice for you, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Whereas in multiplayer, as long as you have to carry it, like one of you has to sort of carry it around, and you have to put it down to actually do any of the combat. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But, honestly, I don't know how well it works. I never really got to play the multiplayer a whole lot, so... Oh yeah, this is 4-player multiplayer. This is sort of like the main battle screen. Or main... not really battle screen, because this is just the gameplay. Pick it up, I can move around. The reason you want to carry the chalice around is because it has a shard of the crystal. And if you try and step out of this ring, in normal areas, this would be doing damage to me. I would be dying right now. You have to stay within the radius of the chalice. Which is, you know, why it's important. I think we'll be going. We got a new diary entry. Oh yeah, you need to... We'll see it here in a sec when we go into the first dungeon. Riverbell Path.
They say that wicked creatures prowl the road along this beautiful riverbank, but nobody's ever seen one. I once asked a man why. He simply replied, because anybody who happens upon one is promptly eaten. But it is long since anyone has met such a fate. For nowadays, people take another route, far away from the spooky old road. Only we walk the old way now. Travelers in crystal caravans.
It has its problems, yes. Like, not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the carrying the chalice around. I'm hoping they do something about that with the remake. And they give you a chance to, at the beginning of the stage, you can go into your menu and set up your command list. But we don't have anything to, you know, set up. We could equip some food items to heal, but I'll go over that in a few. So you always start carrying the chalice. You don't need to carry it. You can just put it down, press X, and Mug will just pick it up for you. But if he does put it down, if I walk outside the thing, I'm going to start dying. Luckily, you do regen fairly quickly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can find out someday. But let's go on. Gonna chuck a rock at me. Beat the crap out of him. And he dropped a phoenix down. Because there's no miasma in Opera Omnia. The reason you die... the reason you die, you know, outside of the radius of the crystals, because the crystals projects a barrier that cleanses the miasma around you. And, you know, the whole world is covered in miasma. It's basically the whole point of the game. Alright, what's my... I'm fine. Oh. Cast magic. Oh, he hit me. Okay, now this is Magicite. They might have in the tutorial thing, that I skipped over. My bad a little bit. But the Magicite is, that's magic, basically. When you pick up Magicite, it goes into your inventory. God damn it. Press the wrong button. And this is a fire Magicite. So it's on my command list now. So I can scroll over to it with L or R. And I can cast fire now. There's no MP or anything. It's just I can cast fire now. It just takes a little while to actually cast. I can cast fire on this guy, light him on fire, and he's dead. Ooh. And he dropped, I believe, that's a cure Magicite. Yes. So we're gonna want to set that up. Swap my Phoenix Down out for it. Which, the Phoenix Down is nice. In multiplayer, you can use it to revive anyone who's fallen on your team. Or if you're carrying it in your command slot, it will automatically revive you, as it says in the text down below. But we're going to swap it for Cure, because that's way more useful. I don't foresee myself actually dying. And he's dead. Ooh, he drops meat. So the food in this game, like that meat, is, that's your healing items. healing items, they all will, you know, obviously, you know, restore your HP. And aside from spring water, which I can't remember how much it does, I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 hearts. Aside from the spring water, all of the food, it restores your HP based on your tastes. So each character you choose has different favorites. The Wolfie, you know, really likes fish. I think it might just be based on race, so it might just be the Selkies really like fish, but you know, they like fish the best. You know, meat and striped apples, those are the top 3. And you know, the lower they are on their favorites, the less HP they, you know, regain from eating that food. It's kind of a weird system, but it's neat. Whoops. Wrong button. Pick this up. This thing's a key. You just drop it over here, and it'll open the door. But we're gonna go this way. See what's over here. Okay, so this thing. This is a... God, what was it called? I cannot remember what it was called. It's basically an element... changey guy. I cannot remember the name it's called. It's like a fountain of some sort. But if you drop your crystal on it, it will... you know, drop there and change the element of the crystal. The crystal also has an element. And the element of your crystal's barrier basically lets you pass through certain paths on the overworld. So we need this to be water because the first Miasma stream that you come across, like after this dungeon, will be water. So, you know, we want it to be water element. But you can also, I believe, if you teleport, this will let you teleport just out of the dungeon if, you know, you need to leave real fast, which it would be generally be the case if, you know, you came in specifically to change your element. Oh, mob keeps up. Mog will keep up. See? I'm going full speed and he keeps up just fine. Whoop. Ow. Hit me with a rock. Actually, I forgot to grab the thing I actually was going over there for, so let's go do that. I believe in-game lore, basically, the crystals themselves that are on the chalice, they're generally affixed to caravans themselves as well. I was stopping because I kept talking. I was getting distracted. Alright, there's a big Willem Dafoe. Oh, he does a whole heart of damage. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Ow. But that's okay, because we have Cure. I'm gonna heal myself. Let's light this guy on fire. I mean, that's fair. The camera does try and stay focused on the chalice, so it takes a lot of getting used to. But yeah. Okay, so this guy, he dropped... This is an artifact. Let's pick it up as a double axe. basically what the artifacts are they're basically stat ups. And for the duration of the dungeon, any artifacts you pick up to, I think you can get 4 of them in a dungeon, you'll gain their bonus effects. At the end of the dungeon, you basically can choose to pick one, and you keep it, you know, basically forever on that character. It's neat, weird, needlessly complicated. I mean, or rather, needlessly limiting, I guess. It's weird. How does what work? The multiplayer mode? Ooh. It's designed for a bronze belt. Useful. That's for crafting later. The multiplayer works... Ooh. Basically, oh, goddammit. Forgot about that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. The multiplayer is basically... And I don't know why they did it this way. Yeah, while you hold the chalice, like here, so I can pick it up right now. You can't really do anything while you hold it, and you walk fairly slowly. So it's not ideal. I'm not sure if it's different in the, I'm not sure if it's different in actual multiplayer mode, but at least in single player mode, when you're carrying the chalice, it's, you move pretty slowly. It's generally... 2-player fucking sucks. Like, I think I've played it once with a friend, or I've tried it once, and it was awful. 2-player. And you can go into multiplayer mode with only 1 player. I tried it once, and it was awful as well, because, you know, you have to walk around like this, put it down, and then do things. Which, it makes enough sense when you have 3 other people, because you have a maximum of 4 people. But 3 other people actually, you know, doing stuff around you. But, the main reason a whole lot of people never actually played the multiplayer is because you can only play the multiplayer with Game Boy Advances. You had to use the Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable. And you used the Game Boy Advances as your controllers. And that let you basically access this menu anytime you wanted on your Game Boy Advance screen. Which, I mean, is kind of neat, but also sucks, because it doesn't pause the game. Yeah, Game Boy Advance link cable stuff, that wasn't ideal. Let's go over here. This is a pot of oil. If I let's throw that. Hey. Hey. Get over here, stand in the oil. Ha! I lit him on fire. Alright. This is, I believe this is just a shortcut back. I think there's some enemies over here. I think this just goes back to the entrance. Got me another stripe tag. Yeah, Luckily, you know, with the remake, we're not gonna have to deal with the whole Game Boy Advance thing. Damn it. Star carrot. Ow. But honestly, it has a lot of problems. But it's still a cute and fun game. Oh. I'm close to dying. Alright. Got another artifact. What is this? Silver Bracer. I believe the Silver Bracer is just defense up. I could be wrong. Ow. Oh no! Oh god, I'm gonna die! Ah! That's okay. That was not ideal. Let's pick up Blizzard. Whoop. Another Blizzard. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but sometimes, you know, I'll only do one attack by accident, and the reason that actually keeps happening is because the way you attack, it's like a timed button press to do the combo. Like if you just mash the A button, you're not gonna do, you know, a whole lot. You have to, you know, do a. God damn it! Now I can't even do the third combo. There we go. Time the press just right. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, I got a Moogle Pocket. Moogle Pockets are really nice because those increase the number of command slots you have. I mean, there is a defend, but the Selkie's defend is really ass. This is a tiny little backstep. Is not ideal. There's also a charge hit that I just haven't been using. I can shoot an energy blast with this one, which the charge attacks are actually interesting because it's tied to the weapon you're using. So like this starter racket has like, you know, an energy blast. But the second one you get is, I believe it's like a dash attack. What's over here? The old road. It's a dead end. Let's go to the old road. Oh, I can't go to the old road. I can get bronze armor though. I mean, yes, it's a backflip, but it's just a step back. That's what I meant. I didn't mean. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if you have iframes with it because I've never used it. Because in order to defend, you have to switch to the defend command. If it was tied to a button press, maybe I would use it more, but the fact that it's tied to the button press and I have to switch over to the command, or tied to the command, I have to switch over to it, it's not as ideal, and it's generally easier to just move out of the way. There's a Moogle house to the right, and extreme danger to the left. So, let's go see the Moogle house. You guys want to see the Moogle house? I'm gonna hit the Moogle. Oh, I can't hit the Moogle. Oh, a Caravaner Kupo. There's no Myrrh Tree here, Kupo. I can see that, thank you. Sorry we can't offer you anything, Koopa. We just moved here, so we really have nothing to offer, Koopa. I wonder if they'll have something later. Can I break this? No, I can't break this. Wow, the lag is actually apparently really bad because Nightmare, you just said to go left, and I am just now coming back around to go left. I'll have to do something about that for next time. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go. Oh. Sounds like something's happening. Oh, that's a pretty impressive looking tree over there. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh, that's a big thing. Looks like he's seeing a lot of battle. Woo. Oh no. And there's Moo too. Uh-oh. Blast him. You know what? Let's try the defend command. Hey! The defend command works. Cool. What? Hold on, let's pause real quick. I'm gonna go into the command list. I'm gonna switch out. Let's switch over to Blizzard. Because now I can switch this. But one of the nice things about the Magicite system is you can fuse the Magicite into like one command. Like these two blizzards is Blizzara, and fire and blizzard would be gravity for some reason. And there's a couple others. I can't remember a whole lot of the combinations. I'll have to, do trial and error for a lot of them. But they're neat. But having Blizzara is going to be useful. Because it's stronger, but it takes much longer to charge. It's also much bigger now. Hit me. Oh, stunned him. Yeah. Seems like you get level 2 spells pretty fast, huh? Unfortunately, that's also one of the big drawbacks of the Magicite system. Or rather, that leads into one of the big drawbacks of the Magicite system. You get Magicite as drops fairly easily. It's actually very common. But you can't keep it. Magicite will disappear when you leave the dungeon. It is strong, it's useful, but it's also, you can't carry, it doesn't stay. Which, kind of a pain, not gonna lie. Oh, busted his head thing. Oh. Damn it! Now I can't do the thing! Ah! You got me! Got him. True Final Fantasy fashion, he just explodes. Let's get some magic tree juice. There we go. We got 1 drop of myrrh. And that filled up the chalice about 1/3 of the way. Ah, we've got mail! It's a letter from Roland. Roland is, I think Roland's the mayor. I have to go back and look. How is everything? You may be facing hardships that drag your spirits down, but always remember that the caravan gives hope to us all. May you return safely, Greg. I can say I thank you, or I'm fine. What do you think, guys? Okay. I'm fine. Now we can choose to send an item back. Do we want to give him some stuff? Give him a vegetable seed. Or some vegetables. Or just send him Gil. Oh, whoops. Let's send some Gil back. Back to the village. I think I'd have my change. Honestly, I don't know. I really am not sure what doing that will do. Yeah. Anyway, let's... Yep. There you go. And he takes my response. I honestly have no idea how this bonus point system works. Like, it just seems like it picks an arbitrary, random condition, and then you get points. I'm not even 100% sure you have to meet the condition, or what the... Because I used physical attacks that that entire dungeon. And I still got 66 bonus points out of, I think, 100. So, yeah. I'm not even sure what 100% does. I think it gives the higher points you have, the more options you have here. Which this basically is the screen that lets you pick what artifact you want to keep. Which these 3 are the ones I picked up, and these 4 are the defaults, basically. So actually, I'm not even sure it even does that. So, I don't know, maybe... I don't know, man. But, I'm probably going to pick the Boogle Pocket, because that's honestly the most useful one. Because having Cure as well as, 2 other abilities is kind of useful. So, let's keep going. Well, we are an hour in. Oh. Have you heard of the Black Knight? They say he's on a journey to master the art of swordsmanship. Few these days ever set out to better themselves. You would do well to master something before your journey ends. Neat. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see, what's over here? This is the port. Ooh. It's a cave. Let's hop in the hole. Hey! It is a Moogle house. Kupo, you're here for a Mog Stamp, right? What's a Mog Stamp? Kupo, you don't have a stamp card. Let me tell you about Mog Stamps, Kupo. We Moogles are found all over the world, Kupo. We offer Mog Stamps as an incentive to locate and visit all of our homes. You'll need this stamp card to get Mog Stamps, Kupo. The stamp card is 23 squares, Kupo. They're divided into sets of 1 to 3 squares of matching colors, Kupo. And there are 9 different kinds of Mog Stamps. Each Moogle will stamp 1 onto your card, Kupo. If you collect a set of matching stamps, tell a Moogle who gave you one of those stamps. Did you get all that? Sure. Honestly, I never did this, so I don't actually know what you get. But these little Moogle houses, they're nice. They all look like this. They all look the same. But one of the slightly sillier and more arbitrary features is you can go up to Mog here. You can paint him. You can paint Mog. You just paint him. Spray paint. You can turn him around. You can just paint him. Just scrub it off if you want to, too. It's a thing. You can also trim him so he's less fuzzy. Man, Sorum, I don't know. I wonder if you can make him purple. Would that work? Is it gonna combine, or is it just gonna... No, it doesn't combine, it just overwrites. Yeah, let's just... There's no purple color. There's red, blue, and green, and that's it. There. Let's trim him too. Because why the fuck not? I would attempt that, Sorum, but I can't. I am not. I don't think I'd be able to draw. I don't think I'd be able to draw that very well. Let's see. Is there anything down here? Is there anyone down here? Oh, it's... Oh, this is like where Stiltskin is hanging out. Cool, I guess. Alright, let's head back to the caravan, because this was a waste of time. Well, kind of. We found the mock house. Oh, sorrow. Oh, yes, that is exactly what happened. Alright, this is Miasma Stream. The Miasma Stream, there are 4 of them in the world, and they section off different areas. Every year, they change, and you need, your crystal needs to be, it match the element of the Miasma Stream to pass through. So that's why I had to change mine to water, so I can get through here. This isn't a huge deal early on, but it becomes slightly more of a pain in the ass as the years go on, and it changes. Yes. So the way it works is, every time you collect 3 drops of Myrrh, that is 1 year. So 3 dungeons is 1 year, because it, how do I describe this? I lost my train of thought. Hold on, 1 second. Basically, every time you collect 3 drops of Myrrh, you finish 3 dungeons. That completes your journey for 1 year. And no, the hometown is called Tipa. It's the default. But once you've collected 3 drops, it's filled the chalice. You know, you bring that back, and the myrrh is applied to the crystal that basically keeps the village safe for the next year. and the next year you have to go out and find more myrrh. But it takes 2 years for a myrrh tree to regain the myrrh that you sapped the previous year. So you have to go find different ones from the ones that you did the previous year. And because of the Miasma streams, it makes it, starting from, I believe, the 3rd year, slightly more difficult in getting around. That's why there's also these, the ports. So, like, we were just hanging out at the Port Tipa, and, oh, there's something happening. The plot doesn't pick up until way later, but it's basically, the gist is you're collecting myrrh to, keep your village alive. It's Dais and Chronicles. Why, hello there. Well, how are things going? Oh no, it's choppy. Why is it choppy? Why, you've been busy, haven't you? It's about time we got serious too. Yeah, we'll get moving tomorrow. Right, well, see you around. Farewell. That was productive. Like I said, the plot doesn't generally kick in until a couple years later, I think. I think there is, a thing to save the world later on. I don't actually remember, it's been so long. And I'm not 100% sure I ever actually finished the game. Because it was a game that I really loved, but I never actually owned way back when. As far as I remember. I remember renting it and borrowing it from friends, but... So, if I do continue playing this on stream, it'll be a thing. Like, it'll all be new to me at some point. But yeah, the ports, then, they don't come into play until later on when you actually need to get around. But, eventually you'll be able to take ferries from the ports. Well, let's... Okay, so do we want to head to a town, talk to some people, or do we want to just head into the next dungeon? Also, should probably just head into the next dungeon, but... I mean, if you guys want to see the first town, we can. Because you don't actually have to stop in any of the towns, they're just kind of there. I think this first town, all it really has is, I think, a blacksmith. Which would, obviously give you access to a blacksmith before, without having, a character that's a blacksmith in the hometown. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Into the mushroom forest we go.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, "Where did I come from?" She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course." Nightmares soon haunted my sleep. I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I awoke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is something I still remember to this day.
Honestly, I have no idea. I know it's not the player character because it's always the same narrator. It doesn't matter if you're playing, you know, a male or a female character. So, all right. So we're in the mushroom forest. Let's beat up some mushrooms. Don't actually. Are there mushroom enemies? Can't remember. Let's find out. Hey, you're not a mushroom. Ah! That was slightly terrifying. Oh, look, cure. Hey, got some gil. Unfortunately, that's pretty useless. Whoa. Ah. Oh no, why was I on life? Hey, thunder. Ah. Ah, fuck. Good. Okay, cool. Let's swap out life for Blizzard because life is literally useful. Or useless. Sorry. I actually wonder if gravity is useful. I can't actually remember. Let's find out. I wonder if it works like gravity in most Final Fantasies, where it's... Ah, I missed. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing anything to him. Let's do it on you. Good. Hey, drop to iron. Get over here. Doesn't seem to have any effect on that guy, probably because he's not a flying enemy. So I don't think it actually has the standard percentile damage effect. Oh, I got a buckler. So that's increased defense. You little asshole. Got him. Got some rainbow grapes. Another one of these element fountain guys. Wish I could remember what they were called. this is the way. It's another of these fire guys. Ah! I just walked right into that one. Got a chunk of silver. Let's blast that guy. Honestly, I've run out of stuff to talk about. Hey, look, an evil eye guy. Arima, that's what it's called. That's the name. I have no idea what the little wormy guys are called, though. Ooh, I got another cure. Is cure a thing? I don't remember. Hold on. It's not. Okay. I think cure fully heals you anyway, so. Let's put that thunder in for Thundara. Zapped him good. Ooh, this is a Magicite of Clear. This is actually the first one I picked up. Clear is basically just Esuna. It will, cure you of any status ailments you have, which there are a few. Like, some of those guys will poison you. I think the Arimon will actually slow you. With that move, it slows, I believe, if it connects. Zap him good. Zap this guy. Got a chunk of gold. Cool. And I got a green beret artifact. I assume that's probably defense, because it's but I guess we'll see. Yeah, these guys, they can breathe like a smoke, and it will poison you. Ow. Their regular little projectiles don't poison though, so don't have to worry too much about them, and they're pretty easy to kill. Honestly, the game isn't too difficult. It's actually fairly easy and simple. They give you, a lot of options. It can be easy to get overwhelmed, but it's not too hard. Ow. Zap him good. Oh no. How are you not dead? There we go. With a chunk of gold. We're actually getting some really useful late game material. Or, I guess not really late game, but useful later game material. It's not super useful to me right now. Let's smack it good. Another design for a bronze belt. See, I'm getting all these designs for bronze stuff, but I can't actually... I'm not picking up bronze, so I can't make it. Alright, let's zap that guy. zap him again. Hey! Bitch, you shall receive. 2 things of bronze. Alright, let's cure up. And it looks like we've got a new area. Oh, sounds like something's happening. That's a tiny little Marlborough. He's oh, that tiny little Marlborough is no longer tiny. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Marlborough isn't too bad. The biggest annoyance about him is, like, he stays in one place, which is, I mean, that's not really an annoyance, I guess. It's fine. But he can attack basically anywhere, so it can be difficult to dodge some of his moves. That and these guys spawn in. Did you quit that dude? Ow. Like, that didn't even hit me. That shouldn't have. Oh! I got bad breathed. Alright, let's swap cure for clear. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, let's swap back in with cure. Oh jeez. That's right. That's what. That was the point of this move. Oh, that would be a pain in the ass in multiplayer. I don't use it because it's not good. Not really necessary either, at least not. Like, maybe I'll have to use it later on more often. I don't know. But he's just about dead. One more blast should do it. There we go. Yeah, that's a dead Marlboro. Alright, that's 2 down. 1 to go. Got some more mail. It's a letter from Greg's sister Momo Fi. Or Fee. Fui? Fee. Harm you, wooing. I see. Oh my god, I cannot read this. What the... I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to be. Who let the kid write? Let's just, yeah. Let's just send him a striped apple. I mean, I got way more bonus points that time. Probably because I used Thunder most of the time, but... I wonder if those bonus points are specifically for in the boss fight. I mean, that would make enough sense, I guess. Oh, the green beret is strength. Weird. Huh. Ooh. Earth Pendant. Might have to go with that, because getting extra health is useful. Yeah, let's go for extra health. That's 2 down. Let's go check out the town. Mars Pass. I may not look it now, but in my youth I was quite the ladies' man. Good on you, old man. heard our customers say there's not much business out there. Things are dire indeed. Okay. That conniving ferryman always overcharges. He's worse than those Selkirk merchants. Yikes. Welcome, young... Oh. This just says it. Welcome to Mars Pass. Rest for the long road ahead. Arnaud the blacksmith has some problems, I hear. Of course, we do different work than him, you know. I've been trying to steer more customers to our shop, but our sales haven't grown at all. Well, I won't let it bother me. Good for you. This guy again. This is the blacksmith. Oh, you're looking at the best blacksmith in town. Let me make weapons for you. Unfortunately, I don't have any weapon blueprints. So I can't make any weapons. Crisscross the countryside, hawking all sorts of things. Ah! A shop! A regular shop. I actually didn't know this was here. Ooh. I don't have enough money for a warrior's weapon blueprint. Just sell some stuff. I could sell gold. Anything else I can sell? Let's sell that. Don't need it. Hold on to some of these. Let's buy... Yeah, let's buy a warrior's weapon blueprint. See if we can make it. Oh, it's gonna cost 300 gil. I need an alloy. I don't... Where do I get an alloy? I don't actually remember where we get alloys. Can we buy an alloy? You have an alloy for 250 gil. I don't have that much. Well, it looks like we're going to have to come back later if we want a new weapon. Which, that's a shame. Oh, the armor blacksmith. So I could make bronze plate armor, or I could make a bronze belt. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for the bronze belt. Yeah, let's equip it. So now we've got better armor. I didn't get the weapon because I couldn't, I don't have enough for it. Like, I might be able to sell some crap to... I mean, I can try. I don't know if I'll be able to do it though, because I need 300 just to make it, and I need 250 for the alloy. And I only have... I don't have enough money now. Even if I sold... all of my expensive stuff, I don't think that would be enough. Because I need the iron. It's 75. 100. I need another 250 from that. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to be able to make enough from selling all this. Wait. Oh, right. I see. Apparently I can't sell the old belt. I can destroy it, but I can't sell it. That sucks. Oh well. Well, let's hold off on selling this stuff, because there's a chance I could, you know, pick up better blueprints out in the dungeons. And if I do pick up some better blueprints, then, oops. It would suck to not have the materials for it. So, but what I will do is I will get rid of... I'll get rid of this. I think I'll keep the armor, just... No, sell the armor too, because I'm not going to use it. I've got the... yes, the blueprints, then you keep... They're just items. You just keep the blueprints in your inventory, and they're fine. The only items that go away or are limited are the Magicite, which, you know, is the magic, and the artifacts. Which, the artifacts are, you know... there's a lot of them. And you can only have one of each, I believe. I think there's like other kinds of pendants. There might be other kinds of pockets, or it might just be more Moogle pockets. I'm not sure. But yeah. What's wrong with the town? The town's just fine. This is just a regular town. Alright, next dungeon.
When the grandfather of my grandfather's grandfather was still a child, no one in this land could challenge the might of the Lilties. They forged weapons of iron to bring the world under their dominion. But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties' unstoppable conquest ground to a halt. The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron.
I sold very little shit.
They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
Like, I sold a hunk of gold and some blueprints I didn't need. That's it. Alright, let's get going. Oh. Look at these green bastards. Which I believe these are orcs. These guys can be a pain in the ass because they can put up their shield and block your attacks from the front. Oh, look, we got a fire element guy. Oh, and a bomb. Smack the bomb. Oh, he's exploding. Ow. Got some iron, though. Give me that. Let's change my element to fire. Is there anything up here? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. So it looks like we're going down. Hey, look at this guy. Ah, he hit me. These guys are like fairly strong, actually. Do a fair amount of damage. They're kind of a pain in the ass. It looks like we need to get through here, so let's smack this. Bust through. Ah! Look at these guys. Ow. They're big axes and shields and such. Could you not? Now, give me your stuff. Yeah. Took his fucking lunch. Is there anything around? Aha! A chest. With 30 gil. Hooray. Anything else? Yes, no, maybe? It doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess we'll just head on then. Bust through whatever was there. Probably more boxes. Probably gonna need this guy still. Bah! Ow. Ah, he blocked my thing. Oh! Ah, got him. And a vegetable seed. Cool. Yeah. Hey, fire. That's what I meant to do. Swap you for fire. Oh! Hey! You can combine life and fire for slow. I mean, I won't. but it's nice to know. Wait, let's put a Phoenix down there. I'll swap you for fire, actually. Yeah. Just in case. Aha! Another chest. And we got a clear Magicite. Ha! Other party members. So the way it works is the only time you have more than one person actively in your party, like, is when you're playing multiplayer. You can create more characters and switch between them at any point in the game, so long as you're not in a dungeon. So as long as you're like on the world map, then you can go into the start menu, and just like we did at the very beginning when we made Greg, you just scroll over to set out, and you can select an empty slot and make a new character of any different combination of race and combination of settings, basically. So, like, you could have another Selkie, you couldn't use another Selkie Wolfie, but you could have, like, the Owlhead, or, you know, the Clavat, male or female, you know, whatever. So you could have Siren as well, but you can't use them at the same time. You'd have to, you know, switch between them. And having more characters created basically puts more people in your starter town, which is strange, but a thing. So you can have multiple characters, and they all sort of share the same save. Like, they're all technically part of the Crystal Caravan, but you can only, you know, play multiple of them at a time if you're doing the multiplayer mode. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's neat. Like, when we're done here, the last thing I'll do is I'll explore, like, the starter town. Show you guys around that, and then I will show you around the starter town I have another save file with all 8 character slots filled up. Ow. And you'll see the difference. It won't take long. Ow. I mean, if we want to try and set up multiplayer, we could certainly try. I'm not sure how well it would go. But I mean, we could try at some point. Because you can do multiplayer using Dolphin. You just have to also be running. Actually, I'm not 100% sure how well that would work. Because the way it works is you have to be running other copies of VBA, or VBAM rather. And I know it's a thing. I don't know how feasible it is. Yeah, it's probably not the best. I probably wouldn't be able to stream this like that. We'd probably have to use, like, the Discord, basically instant streaming. I'm not actually sure how bad the lag is. I've never actually used the Discord streaming. But yeah, it might work, maybe. It'll probably be laggy as fuck. Hey, there's a chest down there. I want it. Oh no, it's a dead end. Well, if you're gonna go to work, take care and stuff. So, oh, Mog, you fucking asshole! I forgot that was a thing. Now take it. Sometimes the little shit will get tired and start complaining. Slow down. Like, it very rarely happens. Like, I've only ever had it happen in this dungeon, so... Ow, fuck, that did 2 hearts of damage. I'll let you on fire. Hey, that's a key. I don't want you. Dragon's Whisker. I believe that's magic. Nice. Alright. Let's head along this precarious-looking path. Blast this guy. Oh, this asshole. Oh no. Ow. Burp, burp. Nice. Alright. Got a blizzard. Hey, it's mine. That goes nowhere. So I guess we're heading up further. Burp, 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 burp. Let's kick these guys' asses. Oh, take that. More stuff. There's stuff over here. Ooh. Hey, it's another Mog house. Another Moogle house, rather. Sure. Let's have a Mog stand. Neat. Later. I don't think these buttons do anything. No. It's possible they might do something later. Because I think you do revisit these dungeons later on and they might have slightly different environments. Slightly different layouts. But don't quote me on that. Like, that's cool and all, but Gil really isn't useful here. Ooh, another Earth Pendant. That gives me some extra health. Nothing over here. Let's find out what's going on up here. Oh. Sounds like a boss fight. Oh! Look at this scary motherfucker. It's like dual-wielding a... I'm not sure if that's an axe or if it's supposed to be a staff. I think it's a staff. It's casting magic. A staff and a giant hammer. Interesting. I can cast fire too. Ow. Oh, I missed. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. You know what? Ow. Ow. Hey! Oh, that's not fair. Don't do that. Stream may have cut out there for a moment. Nothing's changed. If you're back, or if you missed anything, I did just get a disconnection and reconnection notice. Whoa. Okay, good to know. Now these boss fights, they go pretty slowly, but I feel like they're generally optimized for having, you know, a full party. Because I imagine with having four players, his health would probably go down pretty damn fast. Ow. Which is probably why he's so slow and has, you know, not a whole wide variety of moves. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Would be nice if he could, you know, if there was friendly fire, he could blow up his own dudes. Oh, he hit me with a hammer. That was mean. Oh. I cured me. Haha! I cured me, and not you. Ow. Ow, stop that. Hey, you cut that out. Ow! Ow. Like, the boss fights, they're not that hard. At least these three. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. I think he's gonna try and explode. Get him. Oh no! Oh good. I didn't die. Got him. Well, that was, exciting. But we did the thing. And now we can go collect the fruits of our labors. And that's a full chalice. Look at that magic round water. Got a new diary entry. More mail. It's from the kid again. Dear sister, how are you? I am good. Today, what? Oh, I got through half of it. It's hit, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, jeez. It's just, yep, that's fine. Yep, sure. Yep. That's, yep. Okay, I guess 100 isn't the maximum. I just got 119 for avoiding damage, even though I took a ton of damage. Ooh. So, I can't get another Moogle Pocket, unfortunately. Same with the Earth Pendant. But we've got loaded dice, which is strength +2, which we'll probably end up going with that just because of that +2. But we got the Mage Masher, +1, Silver Spectacles, +1 defense, Green Beret, again, strength +1, Magic +1 for the Dragon Whisker, Silver Spectacles again, which is defense +1. So, yeah, the loaded dice is probably the way to go. So I think what your score, your bonus points does, is it just basically makes these first 4, which I believe are the defaults, because you can find up to 4 artifacts in the dungeon. But these first 4 are defaults, which are always there, and I think the quality of them maybe increases depending on your bonus points. Maybe? Possibly? Go for the loaded dice. Alright. Going home. Gonna party. Diary from year 1. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of Myrrh. Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Soul Rocked, leader of the caravan from Alphateria. It seems that news of my caravan had already reached them. They showed me much kindness, and a Moogle named Stiltskin gave me a lesson in combat. I mean, I skipped it, but yeah. I wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the River Bell. All my tension seemed to flow away with the River Bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins. I soon saw a rainbow over a great waterfall. Who could have known that I would fight the giant crab surrounded by such beauty? There they are, using the myrrh that we collected to fix up the crystal. I came across the caravan from Alphateria today. The town was already abuzz with talk of the Black Knight, but Sol had more tales to tell. Sol spoke with such enthusiasm that he actually seemed to admire him. It is astonishing how quickly word of the Black Knight has spread in spite of the way Miasma isolates every town. I visited a Moogle nest for the first time. The Moogle there cheerfully welcomed me into his home. When it was time to go, I thought he looked a bit sad. I patted the bonbon on his head. Should have been pom-pom. Bade him farewell, blah blah blah. The Miasma stream. Many caravans have passed through, and now I will follow in their tracks. Someday, others will follow me. I feel like I have become a small part of history. Look at these dancing boys. I ran across the caravan from Leuda. These two Selkies are some characters. They seem to be enjoying the journey more than observing their duty. It was a refreshing outlook, but it worried me. I began to understand how Sol of Alphateria must have felt about me. As I approached the mushroom forest, I somehow feel that I'm shrinking. Each toadstool I pass seems taller than the last. Now I know I am inside the forest. I'm walking along a rooftop of mushrooms. Although a Marlboro blocked my path, I prevailed and collected a drop of myrrh. They're all grooving. Mars Pass. This land was once the home of the Lilties. With the iron weapons they wrought here, they once ruled the entire world. Now this place is but a small town at the crossroads. Time washes away everything. Joy, agony, everything. The mine of Carthuragus is a relic of the age of Liltian reign. Orcs rule it now. As I ventured deep into the mine, I kept jumping at my own shadow, cast on the walls by the flickering lamps overhead. I found the Orc King waiting for me in the deepest cavern within. After my victory, I collected a drop of myrrh. With my first journey behind me, my caravan has finally come home. Before setting out, I heard only stories of the world outside. Once out there, I found excitement, surprise, and a bit of hardship. Whenever I close my eyes, I vividly remember all my adventures as I searched for myrrh. Tonight is the festival. It's time to celebrate. And that is the end of year 1. And the Miasma streams have shifted. The fire one down there is the one that we passed through before. That used to be water. And the other 3 Miasma streams, we have yet to encounter. Although I think the second one that's water there, we technically could have gone there. But I think it was either wind or earth, and we couldn't actually go through. So... And now we're back in the village. So I can, I'll walk around, show you guys around. Like, there's really nothing here. Like, there's the mayor, Roland. Been hearing of a man named Black Knight. They say he is up to no good, so be careful. Why? Because he's black? Assholes. Come back home and show us your smile once in a while. Sure. And here's your family, or Greg's family, rather. Why, welcome home. Mind your health while you're out on the road. You hear? Want to play with Magicite? Thanks. Oh, I can't actually pick it up. I could just kick it around. I mean, neat, I guess. Why does she have Magicite? Why does she have Thunder Magicite at that? Hey Greg, you be sure to watch out for monsters, alright? Sure. Yeah, okay. No, not you. So Greg, it's time to set out, is it? Well, it's not much, but take this. Oh, money. Cool. Oh yeah, now it's Final Fantasy, the soccer simulator. Yeah. Let's just kick it uphill and not let it be affected by gravity. Alright. Yeah, the village is... it's pretty small. There's nothing really here. Like, there's all these Moogles. Just telling you that this is a place where, people would show up. If, there were other characters. river. Let's head out. And so we can go save. Oh. Well, how was your first year out there? Before you said it again, there's something I must tell you. Be sure to come back, even if you can't fill your chalice with myrrh. There was once a young fool who sought to cleanse the world of Miasma. Now Miasma remains, while nobody knows what's become of the boy. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger. Remember these words. You must return to Tipa. Now, farewell. Ominous. Alright. We can go to the menu. Go save. Yeah. So now, let's go over here. Is there a way to get back to the main menu? What does this do? Oh, this is for importing characters. So if I wanted to, I could transfer characters from these other so I could pull in. Let's bring Ed over. Yeah. So now, if I wanted to, I could set out as Ed. Oh, he's a guest character. I wonder if that affects anything. I guess it makes sense if, you know, you had someone else who had the game, and I guess that's probably what that's for. Not sure why it's a thing in the single-player mode, but, yeah. So did that remove him from this? Abroad. Well, I'll figure that out later. That's not a big deal. I was hoping there would be an easy way to get back to the main menu. But it doesn't look like there is, so... Give me a second here. Let's... reset. Let's load game. Single player. Slot A. Or rather... yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go into the starter town and just sort of show off like that difference I was talking about before. So now there's a lot more people walking around. So there's all sorts of, you know, everyone's families basically populate the town once they're, you know, created. Which is a neat, nice little touch. But it also makes you want to have to, you know, make, you know, a bunch of characters that you're never going to play as. Or maybe you will. Maybe you want to try out all these different, you know, kinds of characters. But yeah. It's a thing. I just kind of wanted to show off that little neat detail. But I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for tuning in and watching and hanging out. Honestly, I just wanted to test, make sure this worked. And it works fairly well. It only stuttered a little bit occasionally in some of the cutscenes, which honestly surprised me. So maybe we'll do more of this at some point. I don't know if you guys really enjoyed this or not, but I sure did. I really love this game. I really do. It's so much fun, and it's got great writing. It's a thing. It's a cute little game. But until next time, I suppose. Thanks for watching.